Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of World Unicum. As you can see, I've improved a bit. I got 54% win rate now and 1750 win rate. I have started platooning with someone who is going to help me. So I was expecting this to happen, but I didn't know when along the lines it was going to happen. I'm kind of happy that it's this early on. Anyways, so this game here was unexpectedly good. I was kind of expecting to be lazing around in the castle and not really have much impact, and then the game took an entire swing in the other direction and I had a massive impact on the game. Basically, I recognized something at kind of the midpoint of me being at the castle that allowed me to basically completely wreck the entire team. Anyways, let's get on with this and see what happens. And someone will get rid of the stats screen. There we go. When you stop recording for like 2 weeks, you forget how to do things. So anyway, so I immediately, of course, head towards the castle. Tier 10 heavy tank. Top of the tier. I still have yet to fix a lot of the problems. I will fix it after this video here. The problem I'm talking about is like you can't see how much damage I'm doing. Actually, I can probably just do it right now. Marker. See, the problem is that it is enabled. It is enabled here. So I don't know what's going on there. I might go ahead and use a separate separate install with a damage log mod installed. That way, you know, things actually work properly. And as well as there's supposed to be colorblind mode right now. But that doesn't get selected. But, you know. I don't understand why a lot of the stuff is the way it is, unfortunately. It's just replays for you, though. So I've since learned to sitting over and shooting in that tank there would have been pretty bloody bad. I fired at this guy, but I take too much time to do so. I am using a couple new mods I used to use that were just outdated to the point where I couldn't use them. Very useful, like the one that shows me how far away I am from tanks, the closest tank actually. So I try to fire at this guy's cupola, but it doesn't hit. So I'm just basically waiting to see what else I can shoot at. This Immortal 3 comes back, presents me with a nice shot on him. I know that Wheezy 111 is aiming at me, so I don't bother coming out until now, when I'm confident that the Wheezy is completely blocked by me. By the Immortal 3. We both, of course, bounce each other. So I go and I'm reloading, but the Scorpion kills him. Instead of firing at the hole, I go for the easy damage. One thing you can always do. I was thinking about going around the corner to the right there, but then I 3% and stuff. It's like, oh, easy kill, get rid of my flank. So I go ahead and go close to this thing instead of going all the way around. I put one shot into the Patriot and then turn around and ignore him. Simply because our ally is quite capable of doing it. I derped this shot up a bit. I should have hit the lower plate instead of where I hit, but mistakes. I load 2 heat rounds. One to go through the front of the tank. I think about ramming him. Another thing. No, it's got enough armor to not really be useful. At this point, I should have been aiming upwards into the turret there instead of the way I was doing it. I take a shot from a 1390, which tells me roughly where he is. However, he is pretty much irrelevant given the current team's deployment, so I ignore him. I instead go ahead and move towards the OHO and the I-7. Now I know I cannot pin the I-7 the way it is now, so I go ahead and pin the OHO, which I know how to pin. So I then notice that the SPIC is coming. I wait until I have a shot and fire. Set him on fire. That is the fire I have. I think it's only fire. I honestly can't remember if it is or not. At this point, I've done around 4,000 damage. I asked for that guy to move back. You can't see it for some reason. But, you know, I asked him to move back because of the Grillet, but the Grillet bounced him anyways. I actively angle my armor against the AMX 5100. I think about tracking him, but I'd rather do the damage than potentially not track, or yeah, potentially not track him. Or track him and do no damage. I track him so that he can't move. Think about moving against him, but there's too much stuff in front of me, and once he's dead, I decide to go and track that guy. Now I know that he's reloading, and it's around a 20-second reload, I think. So I go ahead and rush him, put some shots into him, and then I just simply ram him. One, because, you know, I wasn't reloaded at the time, so I just rammed him. He tries firing at me, but for whatever reason, it doesn't even hit my hole. This guy here just sits here, so it just gives me free damage. So I just move up, continue firing at him. I readjust my aim so that I make sure I actually hit the tank. That is something that I have worked on. I used to just fire at the turret of light tanks like that, and the turrets are so small that you can't miss. I've got enough crew perks in this tank not to worry about that, but, you know, I'd rather... Now here I make a mistake. I go right, and I have to navigate around this water source, which I do believe you can drown in, so what I could have done instead was go left. What my thinking was at the time was maybe he was still up there. And there, that's it. That's the last enemy tank destroyed. So this game here, I basically put all the stuff that I've been taught into one game. I learned that staying right here is a bad idea. You'll get hit by artillery. Even though there wasn't any, that still was in my mind. I could have used that position, but I didn't need to. I also decided that we had enough force here to completely eradicate everything in this area, and I basically allowed for the push. I actually didn't take very much. I think I took an HE shell, maybe, or no, I took a couple 1390 shots, or one 1390 shot, and maybe something else. I honestly don't pay attention to my health until it gets to like here, which I have to work on. Once I see it turn a different color, I start worrying about my health. I should start worrying about... I know I need to start worrying about my health at all times, but obviously it's not that much of a problem, but it is something I need to work on. Anyways, then I come around here. What I should have done instead of coming like this is go around here. I would have had a fire line on this guy a lot earlier. Anyways, that's it for this one. There is... Ooh, I can move that. Move that over there. Move that over there. Just go a little bit off on a tangent. Mods that you can move are awesome. Like, you can move these things now. You never used to be able to move them. Like, you move them on top of all the mods. You can move this, for frick's sakes. And I'm going to. I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it, like, right here. No, wait, that's what damage is. Let's put it right here. That way it's never like in the way of anything. This being in the middle was in the way quite a few times, so it was like right here. And yes, that actually it's right here. Yes, that is where you normally look for it, but having it here makes my eye move towards this corner of the map, of the screen. That way I instantly flick my eyes down and look at the map. It's basically just a way for me to force myself to look at the map every time I spot it. So let's go to the results then. So these are the results from that game. Got a fire. Fortunately, this site does not show critical damage. Cookie Babies used to, which was nice. Just 6k damage, which is really, really nice, to be honest with you. Yeah, I actually made 50,000 credits from that in a tier 10. It really shows you that people that complain about not being able to make money in the tier 10s, just simply you're not doing enough damage. I don't think I've ever lost money in my tier 10s since I've become better. So anyways, So this will be episode 3. And I'll probably have to reduce it to 2 instead of 3 because I'm having trouble actually getting games that aren't like 7v7 given my play times. And the 15v15s that I'm getting are either so quick that they don't really do much for anything, or they are simply meh. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you next time.